Hello, dear listener. This is M. Silumani Enterprise. Continue to watch our videos to understand the operations of different circuits in trade test preparation. In this lesson, you will learn about the components that are used in the circuit called Direct Online. Direct Online is a basic circuit that will be used many times in different circuits like the forward and reverse circuit, star or delta circuit, oscillating panel circuit, star or delta forward and reverse circuit, and also the sequence status. So from here, we have named the components that are used in the circuit of Direct Online, and we will show you how to operate them. So the first component is the 3-pole circuit breaker, which is this one. So from the 3-pole circuit breaker, from the symbol, you can see that we have open contacts, 3 open contacts. So which means when we have 3 open contacts, it means the 3-pole circuit breaker is off, which means this lever is down like this. That's why we have the open contacts. So when you switch on the 3-pole circuit breaker, this is what will happen to the contacts. It will be closed here, and closed there. Which means right now, my current from these 3 wires, which is live 1, live 2, live 3, live 1 is red wire, live 2 is white or yellow wire, and live 3 is blue wire. So the current coming from those 3 wires will go down and find the contact close, which means current will flow all the way down to the bottom 3 wires, which is live 1, live 2, live 3. So that's all about the 3-pole circuit breaker and how it operates, when it's off and when it's on. Right. The next component is the contactor. So this is my contactor. This is my contactor. So this is the symbol of my contactor in the main circuit. And these are the symbols that are found in the contactor that are used in the control circuit. Right, I'll start with the main circuit. So from the main circuit, we have 3 points, which is live 1, live 2, and live 3. So from here, on top, we have live 1, live 2, and live 3. And then the bottom points, the contacts, they are open, all of them, which means it's off. So, which means it's off. So when they are closed, this button will be pushed back, which means the contacts will be closed. But right now, the contacts are open, which means they'll be pulled back. Right. So from the top points, we have 3 wires, which is T1, T2, and T3. So that's our outputs. And from the right hand side, you can see that there's a symbol of a coil. So this symbol of a coil, it just shows you that there's a coil in the contactor. So my coil is from the top, which is A1 and A2. So I'm done with the main circuit, the symbol of contactor in the main circuit. So I'll come with the symbols in the control circuit of the contactor. So from the symbol number 1 in the control circuit, as you can see, we have a normally open contact, which has number 13 and number 14. So if we can check from this contactor, from the right hand side points, we have 13 normal open, 14 normal open. So that is simple symbol. So this C, it means this is a open contact of a contactor. So this C means for this contactor. And we go to the next symbol, which is the coil. The coil, this is the symbol of the coil. This is how you should draw it in the control circuit. So as you can see, I said it has a A1 and A2, which is live and neutral, and there's my A1 and A2. So again, from the contactor, when this coil is energized, which means when this coil got live and neutral, that's when these contacts will be closed. They'll only be closed when the coil is energized. But when the coil is not energized, they'll be open. And then again, when the coil is energized, it will affect number 13 and 14 to be closed contacts right now. So that is it about the contactor, the symbols, the contacts, and how to operate it. So that's it about the contactor. I'll move to the next component, which is the overload relay. So this is my component of the overload relay. So I'll start with the main circuit. So from the main circuit, as you can see, we have 3 wires coming from the top, which is live 1, live 2, and live 3. Yes, we have 3 wires. And these 3 wires will be represented by these 3 pin points. So these 3 pin points, you will have to insert them under the contactor like this, only in T1, T2, and T3, but not from the last point, which is normally open. As you can see, it has 3 points, and those 3 points will only be inserted in like T1, T2, and T3. So these 3 points, it represents these 3 wires. So I'm done with the top. And then here we have the bottom wires. So from the bottom wires, it will be from here. Under the overload relay is T1, T2, and T3. As you can see, is 3 points. So those are these 3 bottom wires. So I'll go to the control circuit. So from the control circuit, we have a contact of normally open with a symbol of the relay. But this contact of a normally open, it has number 98 and 97. So from here, I don't know if you can see it, but from this side we have 98 and 97. And then from the next symbol, we have a close contact with a symbol of an overload relay, which is 96 and 95, which is these 2 points from the right hand side. Right, but if you can check from your overload relay, there's also buttons that are there. So this I'll talk about these buttons right now. So this red button is a stop button. So in case you want to stop your circuit to be off, you can press this stop button. So this blue button here with a cross in it, it is called the reset button. So in case you find that in your circuit you have a fault and the circuit tripped, after fixing that fault, you must press reset to put everything normal, to make sure that everything went back to its normal place. Right, I'm done with these two. And also here, if you can see this blue circle here, it has numbers. It has numbers and it has alphabet A. So this alphabet A, it means is amperes. Amperes, which means is current. So if you are given the current of overload, let's say maybe they say your current of overload must be 6 amps. So in here, you have to rotate this circle and set it to 6 amps. So under this blue circle, there's a button there and it wrote test. So this test button, this is how it works. When the circuit tripped, this button will be pushed inside, which means when this button pushed inside, it will change these two auxiliary contacts of the overload relay, which means when there's a trip here, normal open will become closed and normal closed will become open. This one will be closed. This one will be closed and this one will be open. Only when the circuit tripped, this button will be pushed inside and then the contacts will change. So, yep, that's it about the overload relay. Now you understand the overload relay. You know the component of the overload relay and how it operates. Right, the next component that we have the motors. But from the direct online circuit, we only use the three-phase motor. So this is my three-phase motor. So my three-phase motor, it has a small terminal box, and my single-phase motor, it has a long terminal box or a big terminal box. So from my three-phase motor, we will use a alternating voltage. So three-phase motor will also get live 1, live 2, and live 3. And then it will depend on how you will connect the connection of the motor. But for now, because of its direct online, which means inside of this motor, the three-phase motor has 7 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the first, the top points, which is this 3, the bottom points, and the last one. So the last point is our F, and this is the symbol of F. And then the top 3 points is our U1, V1, and W1. And the bottom ones, it will be U2, V2, W2. So from so these wires from the top, like line 1, line 2, line 3, will come. This will be connected to V1, U1, V1, W1, light 1, light 1, light 2, light 3. And from the top points, we'll take a wire and bridge it to the next point and all to the next point. So this is called the star connection, but we will talk about the star connection during the lesson. So this is how you connect your motor when you are dealing with direct online circuit. So right now you know your components that will be in the circuit of direct online and how they operate. Right. So that's it about the components of direct online circuit. Right now we will draw the circuit of the main. We'll draw the circuit of the main of direct online and the circuit of control of direct online circuit.